Hello everyone and welcome to the weekly reading for this powerful week ahead, Monday the 11th of July right through to the 17th on Sunday. And we've got a full moon coming in on the 13th on Wednesday, and it's not just any full moon, it's the Book full moon. And this is also a huge sign about the masculines kicking things out of their lives and moving towards a new beginning. This Book full moon is also connected with the transformation of the divine masculine and the promise of their return. And that's what I'm feeling, the promise of their return. So a big message that messages could come forth this week. You could receive communication or real powerful validation that your love is real and that your journey is moving where you want it to be. So we're going to use 4 decks of cards for this reading. We're going to do a general energy for everyone and then a focused reading for twin flames. So I'm going to use the Twin Soul Healing Oracle, the Crystal Tarot, the Art of Flow, and I'm going to bring in this amazing kind of Reiki style deck. This is one of Georgie's decks that I've borrowed. I'm not sure what it is, but it's filled with power and light. So thank you, angels. What's the energy, please, around us all this week? What's the energy around us all this week? What do we need to know? And the energy around the twin flames. What do we need to know for twin flames? There we go. Wow, and that one too. Lovely. What's the being healed or what's our soul going through? Everyone, thank you, angels. And the energy around the twin flame journey. Wow, jumping out the deck. Love it. What do we need to know, please, angels, for this week? One card. One card energy. We got 2, okay? 2 cards. And the energy around the twin flames. Wow. Okay, 1 card for the twins there. What's the energy, please, around us all this week? What do we need to know as we move forward? And the energy, please, for twin flames. What do we need to know? Wow, look at this. Powerful. Okay, let's do it then. So we're going to do the twin flame energy right at the end. And we're going to start with the energy for everyone. So the first thing we've got coming through is the 6 of Cups. Now, again, this is an energy of reunion, getting back together, the past returning, things happening, and big wounds being cleansed and healed from the past. And that's what I'm feeling here. We've got hurt. So remember that hurt people hurt people. You are learning and healing and learning to respond with love. So, if anything happens to you where your masculine returns to you this week and messages you, and if anything happens, if anything blows up in the face, or if anything happens that may trigger you in any way, remember your masculine is in pain and hurting. So hurt people. So don't take anything personally. And this is the energy, around everyone. So someone from the past could come back into your life. This doesn't necessarily mean this is your twin. It could be a family member, a friend from the past. It could be an ex-lover. Someone at work. It could be something happening that brings in a healing and a cleanse, and it gives you an opportunity to bring closure in because you are now going to respond to that person or that situation in the energy of love. So if someone's hurt you and they return asking for forgiveness, it's an opportunity for you to respond with love. So yes, definitely connected with the twin flames because I do feel the masculines approaching the feminine with an apology and wanting to clear the air and sort things out. But I also feel this could also be connected with other things, especially if there's been any arguments or misunderstandings in friendships or in family situations or even someone from the past coming back. So remember, if anyone has hurt you in the past or if anyone is hurting you now, they're hurting themselves. Because when someone's hurting, they hurt and lash out to others. And give you an example of this. I'm watching at the moment, Anne with an E. And Anne returns back to the orphanage. And there's a girl there who used to bully her. And she's kind of scrubbing the floors. And she starts being really nasty to Anne, saying, oh, you'll always be trash. And it's just saying horrible things to her because she's hurting inside because Anne got out of the orphanage and she remains there. And Anne picked up on that straight away. So instead of reacting to with painful words back and lashing out at her, she said, I'm sorry, you're still here. She was kind of being empathized with her. I feel for you. And, she was being nice to it. And when, this girl kind of chased her out the orphanage, but when she slammed the door, she kind of broke down. Because we have to remember that we all hurt. As REM said, everybody hurts and everybody cries sometimes. So we have to have compassion on this journey. So if anyone has hurt you in the past, forgive them now. Forgive them and move forward, because those people that hurt you, let you down, knock you about, and I don't mean knock you about physically, I mean knock you about emotionally, hurt you, make us just kind of woozy and not sure what's going on. They are soul teachers to us. They are karmic lessons that help us to grow. Says this situation is teaching you needed lessons. Be honest with yourself at this time. And this also goes for, any karmic situations within your twin flame journey. So even though this isn't the twin flame focused energy of this particular reading, this is these cards here. What I'm actually feeling with this is, if this is connected with a karmic situation, these karmic situations are coming to an end. You've got the scissors there to cut up the marriage document. It's a big sign of change. And remember, if the masculine's hurt you in the past because he's been affected by his own life, forgive. Think about that one. If the masculine's hurting because he's stuck in a situation, he's frustrated, he's angry at himself, he's angry at his life, and he's took that out on you, Divine Feminine, forgive him, because he was hurting. And he was giving you an opportunity to respond with love. And that karmic situation is always a lesson. That karmic person is always a soul teacher helping you to know your worth. So big message here about people who grow us for a reason. And these are people returning into your life that gives you another opportunity or a fresh chance to respond with love, not fear. And that's wisdom. We've got wisdom here, 48, and the 4 is about angels and the 8 is about abundance. So definitely things happening to move you forward, and you're gaining wisdom. Now from what you've experienced and been through in your own journey, in your twin flame journey, and in the school of life, that hurt people. And you're saying, you understand, because relief, it says relief, and they give me the word relief. Okay, even though it doesn't say that, they give me the word relief, because that brings in a welcome relief. That's wisdom to know that you've done nothing wrong. And think about all the times that you've been in pain and may have lashed out at someone who didn't deserve it or who didn't need it and have done nothing wrong, because we're just hurting sometimes. So we feel relief knowing this is a lesson and an opportunity to grow. It says, reap and learn from what you have sown. And that's so true. It's like saying what goes around comes around. We learn and we grow from the things we do, the things we go through, the things we experience. That's why we go through them. It says this is a time to reevaluate and evaluate and review our past actions, mistakes, judgments, and achievements. So remember, mistakes are just lessons. And when we judge something, we're really judging ourselves, because that shows us what we need to change within our own self. When we get triggered, we are healing, because what triggers us is healing us, helping us to really reflect on what's going on inside of us. It says understanding how you got here will help you plan your next moves. So again, give yourself credit for everything you've been through, everything you've achieved, everything you've gone through so far to get where you are now. Says you have grown up and you've grown wise through all the ups and downs, the in and outs of life. And that's so true. We grow up in this life. Says where you go from here is up to you. Decide who you want to be. So decide, do you want to be the person who hurts other people because you're hurting? Do you want to forgive and heal and move forward, becoming the wise one? So you are the wise one. So I feel this week's going to be a week of learning and growth, where the past may return in all ways, shapes and forms to offer you the opportunity to be wise, complete a cycle and forgive and heal. Very powerful. And we've got triumph, and that's going to bring in triumph where you feel good. You feel like, yes, I've done it. I've got through it. You're going to feel indifferent towards people too. We know when we've healed something within us because we feel indifferent about it. We feel neutral about it. We realise that everything's happened for a reason and we are safe. It says positive energy is being sprinkled in every area of it, in every aspect of your life. So when we focus on positives, we find positives. We realize why things happen that way. We find blessings in the lesson. It says you are about to kick a personal goal that will be a boost for your confidence. And also, they give me the word career and for your connection. And what I'm feeling with this is with the book Moon, kicking things away. They're showing me in my mind's eye, and I know that obviously stags and bucks may not kick that way, but they show me like a horse when it kicks its hooves. And, this book is going to kind of kick away anything that's not serving them. So this is a message about change. It says, allow yourself to feel amazing. So feel amazing this week. Allow yourself to feel that way. Feel triumphant. Feel strong. Feel confident. And I feel that you're going to have this kind of personal achievement this week, whether it's responding to someone with love or closing down the past or healing something or forgiving something that's going to make you feel free and triumphant and strong. It says no mountain is too high to climb for you now, so aim high and start your ascent. So you can get through anything in your life. You're ready. With faith, you can move mountains anyway, so you don't even have to climb them. You just move through them and past them. It says a victory, regardless of size, heralds opportunity and is worth celebrating. A secret wish comes true. So you're about to achieve a personal goal. Something is coming into your life where you're going to feel amazing about it. Something you've done, something you've got through. And that's bringing in cleansing energy. Love it. So a lot of cleansing energy coming in this week. There may be some rain around. If there isn't rain around, you need to cleanse yourself with, make sure you're drinking enough water. Maybe there's some tears with the cleanse. Because when we let go, we heal. When we forgive, we heal. And when we cry, we heal. So I feel a lot of cleansing energy coming in here. And you also empathizing with these hurt people because that's very healing and cleansing. So beautiful message for the week ahead. So let me just move these down so I can see these two for twins. So for twin flames, we've got the 3 of coins. Wow. So the 3 of coins is an energy of working as a team. So you and your masculine now on the 5D realm are working as a team to bring you together in the 3D realm. And we've got the Ace of Coins, which is also about abundance, magic doors opening and great things flowing in. It's like the door is open for abundance right now. And it's all part of the process. It says we're all in the school of life. And life is a syllabus made up of lessons and truths. So we're realising that we're learning, we're growing, we're understanding, we're achieving, we're healing, we're forgiving, and we're moving where we're meant to be. And what you have does not always bring you peace, so choose the path that does. So we're moving out of the old and into the new. We're choosing new ways of being that bring in peace and lead to joy and happiness. And that can also be the path of forgiveness, the path of healing, the path of cleansing, and status update. So this could also be a week where things change on social media. You may see your masculine's Facebook update or his status change, or you may see a different photograph, or you may even see a picture of the dove because it's showing you things are changing in their life as they change in yours. And there's a lot of healing around childhood wounds. We learn from our past, but this is not who we are in our future. We choose who we are. Healing core wounds opens us up to the power of real love. So wounds from the past heal our future. So again, this energy again synchronized here with the 6 of Cups. So past returning, cleansing energy, healing, the opportunity to forgive. And also we've got endings and new beginnings in marriages and karmic situations. It says a sacred union is much more than a ceremony or a document. So you don't need that piece of paper to feel married to your twin because you already are. Regardless of what's happening in their physical world, you have that sacred union now and that sacred commitment now, regardless of the outside circumstances. We've got the 25 energy of sorrow, so an opportunity to release. It says tears, and remember we've got the cleanse. We've got this cleanse. It says tears, frustration, disappointment, or a loss of direction. You realise it is time to say goodbye and move on. So the masculines here know it's time to end these karmic marriages. It's time to cleanse these karmic wounds. It's time for change. It's time to begin again. It's time to open up to you, Divine Feminine, about how they feel, about how they've hurt you and the things they've done. And this really resonates with the Divine Masculine reading for today, where he's saying, I'm sorry I've hurt you. So hurt people hurt people. It says letting go is hard, but it's the way forward. So we have to let go of the fear, the pain, the struggle. Release it all to heaven to feel free to begin again. A job, a relationship, it says a prospect, and it says prosperity or some other aspect of your life needs to make way for something better. And they're giving me this energy around change because it's not just the karmic endings with partners, it's jobs, family situations, distractions like addictions, things that need to change and go. It says your sorrow will give way to the happiness you deserve. So you deserve happiness, and so does your Divine Masculine. And you deserve to be happy together. So sorrow is a part of that because we release and heal. And the 25 energy, okay, things are adjusting. They're making me adjust my wig here. Things get adjusted to move us where we're meant to be. And again, this is all the energy taking place between now and 2025. You know, these energies where twins are coming together. I found you, the masculine is saying to you, and it was mystical. It was magical. It was whimsical. And I have so much gratitude for you. What a beautiful message. I found you, Divine Feminine, and it was mystical, whimsical, magical. So both of you realising that when you found each other, your whole world turned upside down. It was mystical and magical and whimsical, and it will never be the same again. So have gratitude for that. Have gratitude for each other. Have gratitude for this journey. And again, they're making me want to pull my ring off because rings are coming off and things are being kicked to the curb that we no longer need, that no longer satisfies in our life. And this is a huge turning point too, because as we've spoke about, you know, with the Lionsgate portal and the remainder of the year, it's about opportunities and grabbing those opportunities when they come and going for what we want and choosing to be free and happiness and fun and love and just really living in the present moment and embracing it all instead of living in the past or living in fear, just being present in the now. And the masculines are more in this energy, and that's why things are moving ahead. So before I finish the reading, I just want to do a message. Let's bring in the Work Your Light cards. What's this full moon bringing in for us all? What's this full moon bringing in? Well, look at this. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So we're going to get that niggle or that kind of pull in the gut this week that tells us and shows us what to do. And that's about mission. We've got Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Well, the niggle is saying you have a plan. You have a reason for being here. There's a mission together. You have a double mission. That means there's twin flames. So this moon is the promise of transformation, the promise of the masculine coming to you, but also the masculine saying, I realise now through the niggle in me, something's pulling at me saying you have a mission here, and you have a mission here with the Divine Feminine. So make a choice, make a change, and channel that uplifting energy for humanity. So masculines want to be better and stronger and more capable than they've ever been before. I hope this helps. Have a great week, and I'll see you soon.